Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Newark, New Jersey, he weighs in tonight at 200 pounds, Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. And Joe Rogan, the host of the very popular show, The Joe Rogan Experience, where he ponders some of life's biggest questions. If you tune in this week, ladies and gentlemen, very fascinating discussion he was having on there with one of his guests. How many men would it take to kick a kangaroo to death? Something that we've all thought about at various points in our lives. Joe Rogan.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent. He hails from Springfield and he weighs in tonight at 278 pounds, Homer J. Simpson.
Well, this really is the last chance for Homer Simpson. He's proven himself to be very, very impressive inside that squared circle on numerous occasions. But he seems to have what's known as a bogey opponent, a man that he just can't seem to defeat, and that is Peter Griffin. 3 separate occasions those men have met, and at each and every time Homer Simpson has caused him all kinds of problems. But each and every time he has failed to put the finishing touches on his opponent. He's failed to get the win. And if he fails to win tonight, or if he does prevail and get the title shot and doesn't win, Homer Simpson will never receive another shot. His back's against the wall. The pressure is really on him now. The question is, can Homer Simpson deliver under this kind of pressure, or will he crumble? Of course, Joe Rogan's not going to be taking it easy on him. He wants that title shot against Peter Griffin, and Joe Rogan, very, very skilled in martial arts. Very, very dangerous man. Don't let the size difference confuse you. Joe Rogan, a trained fighter. And Homer Simpson needs to be exercise some extreme caution against a man that can hurt you the way Joe Rogan is. And look at that. Simpson wasting no time, going right in with heavy strikes on Rogan, trying to catch him off guard and catch him by surprise, and it seems to have worked. Homer Simpson had loved nothing more than to finally get his name in the record books as a champion. He's worked for months. Lateral press now, shoulders down, trying to finish off Joe Rogan very, very early, and very nearly did there. Rogan, of course, inexperienced in professional wrestling. Now Homer trying the Irish whip. Rogan puts the brakes on, and look at this quick combination by Joe Rogan. That's the martial arts training we were talking about. And now Homer Simpson finds himself on the canvas. Now Joe Rogan sending him for the ride off the ropes, completely mistiming that move. Has a second go, does it again. The inexperience showing now. He has a third go. Well, trying a gut wrench suplex, but too big of a size difference. He's not going to get Homer Simpson off the ground. Homer Simpson has worked very, very hard to try and become a champion. This is the final chance he's going to get. And now look at this, taking a risk is Homer Simpson, coming off the top, drops the elbow. And nails Joe Rogan right in the head with that. He could be out of this completely, but Joe Rogan, look at that, kicking out very, very quickly. Acting purely on instincts there. Ducks the clothesline. And once again a mistake by Rogan, trying to lift the big man. He stuck to striking. He think he could cause Homer Simpson all kinds of problems. Nice backbreaker by Simpson. Now Simpson going up top once again, taking quite a few risks in this one. And that was one risk too many. Rogan getting the knees up right into the sternum. Now Rogan trying to go up top himself, but this time Simpson just slamming him right off the top rope. Simpson now slamming his head right into the canvas. And I think Homer knows this is his last chance. He's just going to give it everything he's got, and that's certainly what he's doing in this match. And now Simpson picks him up on his shoulder. That's Simpson's edge. His signature move. The leg is hooked, the shoulders down. Could Simpson be going to get a title shot against Peter Griffin? He certainly is.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Homer J. Simpson.
Well, Joe Rogan's simply just too inexperienced in that professional wrestling ring, but I'm sure with the right amount of coaching and training, he could be good in that ring one day if he just works at it. But nonetheless, Homer Simpson, it is his final opportunity. Will he squander it or will he make the most of it? Tune in to find out.